In 1861, America went to war, splitting between two sides, two different matters on the subject of slavery. Imagine, another war is to break out, but what about this time? It could be anything from racism to something as simple as a red cup. The First Amendment in the Bill of Rights gives us the freedom of speech, but how far are we willing to take it? According to dictionary.com, the word offended is defined as resentful or annoyed, typically as a result of a perceived insult. In a survey conducted through social media, 11 people stated that the word offensive meant attacking someone's morals, beliefs, or values. 16 people said that it means to hurt someone else's feelings. Think about it. What does the word offensive mean to you? What events in 2015 caused people to feel offended? Who are we as Americans to determine what is right, legal, or even important? Everyone has an opinion, but does it really need to be shared with the public in a way that causes drama all over the country? In 2015, we should be calling it the year of offending opinions. 37 million people used the hashtag black and blue, white and gold, or Dressgate. Over 15 million people for It's Just a Cup or the Starbucks Red Cup. No count has been conducted for the hashtags No Flagging Challenge, Destroy Confederate Flag, or the Confederate Flag. And these tags are usually associated with Black Lives Matter. In the beginning of 2015, a major controversy rocked social media, making everyone question their vision. Is it black and blue or white and gold? The dress that caused all the drama. This argument would start fights between the best of friends and even family members. Tweeter Krister Johnson says it's black and blue, saying that anyone who disagrees, I'm at 37th and Madison, come fight me. According to a report on Business Insider, Taylor Swift tweeted that the debate was making her confused and scared, also stating that the dress was black and blue. When interviewed by CNN, Dr. Julia Hollard claimed that the color of the dress is determined by the cones and rods in our retinas. These genetic features are just like taste buds and sense of hearing. She explains how it works in her interview. August 7th, 2015, Target stores finally approached customer complaints on store organization, but is it more helpful or harmful? Target corporate claims that they will be eliminating gender signs in certain areas around the store, including but not limited to bedding, toys, and even electronics. In a viral video on Facebook, some parents begin to raise their children in gender-neutral environments. The video also states that gender symbols such as colors and types of toys determine gender roles. According to my online survey, only 7.1% of people said that the toys should be organized by gender, while 40% said they didn't care how the toys were organized. Come November, Starbucks introduces their new holiday cup, initializing the start of the holiday season. But this year, the simple red cup caused a major uproar. In a poll by CNBC, 60,197 people took the survey. 25% voted that they liked the new red cups. 1% wasn't sure, and a whopping 62% said they didn't care. In my personal survey, 75.7% also said they didn't care what the cup looked like, as long as they got their drink. If so many people claim they don't care, why is it such a controversy? In response, places like Dunkin' Donuts and even PETA have taken the holiday cups into consideration. Again, why is this not a problem? When you walk into a store during the winter holidays, what do you see? Ornaments, wreaths, trees. All of these just so happen to be the symbols of the holiday known as Christmas. So why is it not acceptable for store associates to say Merry Christmas? Should these types of symbols be removed from stores? Could the problem with the red cups be caused by the holiday discrepancies? Minorities of America say that they would celebrate Advent, Hanukkah, the winter solstice, and Kwanzaa, while the other 81% celebrate Christmas. When asked in an online survey, 58.6% said that they would respond with Merry Christmas. Another item that was recently taken from stores was also due to a major controversy in 2015. Now I work at Boot Barn, a store well known for selling Western and work gear, including items like cowboy hats, rodeo gear, and up until June, items with the Confederate flag. Many people in the South see the flag as a symbol of their heritage, while others see it as a symbol of racism. Yes, the flag was created during the American Civil War to symbolize the Confederacy, who were pro-slavery, but in no way, shape, or form did the original style of the Confederate flag symbolize racism. According to David Surratt, an American Studies student at the University of Virginia, most historians will agree that the war was not fought over concerns about racial equality. Of the 70 people who took the survey online, only 4 people claimed that the flag was racist and that it should be taken down. In June of 2015, the federal government decided it would be beneficial for the country to remove all traces of the Navy Jack to avoid conflict. This flag was removed from federal and state buildings such as courthouses, schools, and even banned from television shows. Dukes of Hazzard, a popular TV show from the 1980s, was removed from air because the famous General Lee sported this historical symbol on the hood of the car. This sparked a racial revolution. The Black Lives Matter platform began in 2012 after the attack and murder of Trayvon Martin, a 17-year-old African American. In an interview with Fox News Insider, Dr. Ben Carson states that, of course, all lives matter, and all lives include Black lives. We have to stop submitting to those who want to divide us up into our special interest groups. The survey showed that only 5 people stated that Black lives matter more than white lives or any other life. Even President Obama stated that I think the reason that organizers use the phrase Black Lives Matter was not because they are suggesting that nobody else's lives matter. Rather, what they were suggesting was that there's a specific problem that's happening in the African American community that's not happening in other communities, and that's a legitimate issue we have to address. Halloween is a holiday that became a day of fun. You get the opportunity to become something that's not yourself. So what kinds of costumes are considered acceptable? On September 14th, 2015, a mother made a post on Facebook claiming she was appalled by the sexualization of the options available for 3-year-old Halloween costumes. According to Yahoo Parenting, Party City is standing behind their merchandise, claiming that they were not meant to be offensive. Dr. Robin Silverman, a child specialist, claims that if parents don't approve of the options they see, there are many more options through smaller companies. If social media helps entice the process for these issues caused by public opinion, how do we stop these major incidents from happening? In the event of this magnitude, how do we keep things from getting out of hand? We can start by giving everyone the right to an opinion. Many people will say that certain Americans have more rights than others, and speaking their opinion is considered hypocritical. This group of people are white, male, middle class, Christian men, between the ages of 18 and 55. Out of the 70 people that took my survey conducted on social media, there were a total of 6 men that didn't have an opinion. An opinion is meant to be yours and only yours. Just because you disagree with something doesn't mean it needs to be shared. The best way to start reducing these issues is by keeping your opinions to yourself. There may not be a solution for fixing this problem as a whole, but maybe we can identify the solution one event at a time. Will you bite your tongue?